What up? What is going on, guys? What is going on? Let's freaking go. What is going on? Welcome to the live stream. What's up? Rick Martinez. Thanks for being my first viewer, bro. Thanks for coming to the live stream. Just started less than a minute ago. So you guys are early. But man, the market, man, ETH is pumping here. A lot of coins are pumping. Excellent, back to 50 cents. XRP breaking all-time highs. This is insane, guys. This is insane. But it's awesome, right? And shout out to all of you guys on here. Don't forget to like the live stream. ETH back at 3,600. It's amazing to see here. We haven't been here since back in December, right? So wow, look at that. Just put it like that. But welcome to the live stream. We're going to take a look at all your favorite coins. Obviously, ETH is at 3,600. We got Bitcoin coming back up to 120K right here. And we have a bunch of altcoins here pumping. XRP breaking all-time highs. Look at that. XRP breaking the all-time highs from back in 2017. 2017 all-time highs. Look at that. That is amazing. That is amazing, guys. Shout out to everyone who bought XRP. I bought a ton here. It's one of my biggest holdings. And it's the coin I'm up the most on, XRP, to be honest. And here, just days back ago, I gave you guys here the measured move when we break out of this. And I mean, look at this. I gave you guys this streams ago. And as soon as we broke out of this, we're on our way here to around $5 or so. So XRP on its way to $5. Great time to be a crypto investor. XRP Chainlink at $18. So a lot of coins are starting to come back up really fast. Okay. We'll check out here the daily. Let's check out the daily. Some of the biggest gainers here on the daily. HBAR 23%. Yeah, XCN as well. But here on the daily, HBAR, XRP, Algorand, Chainlink. So man, all coins are starting to move. I believe that, like I said, I posted a video saying that altcoin season, this is the beginning stages of altcoin season. Clearly. Because this is the first time since last bull market where Bitcoin pulls back and altcoins pump. So it's clearly the beginning stages of altcoin season, which gives us a big case that we could possibly top out towards the end of this year. Okay, so you want to be taking profits for sure. Let me make me a little smaller right here. You want to be taking profits on the way up, right? But yeah, we'll take a look here also at, man, even Doge starting to come back up here to 23 cents. Look at that. Even Doge starting to wake up now. Right, but today we have a super bullish day. All the bills basically were passed. And now altcoins are starting to move big here on the weekly. The biggest gainers on the weekly curve. I told you guys once the ETH was going to start to move, the ETH based coins were going to start to move with it and outperform ETH. And look at that. What about Shiba? Yeah, I'll take a look at Shiba Inu. Shiba is one of those coins that I said is still at a great time to buy. I've been saying this literally every single day the last 5 days, and now it's just starting to move. And I still think Shiba is still a great time to buy here. It's still very low, hasn't broken out yet, but you can see SHIB is starting to move now, but it hasn't really broken out yet, right? We can see we're up nicely here, but SHIB still has a long way up here from its top from back in 2024. It's still down. I mean, from the top last year, it's still down 55%, and that's just from last year. So I think SHIB is in a great place right now. Obviously not financial advice, but I mean, look, Bonk is one that took off, right? Bonk is one of that already took off. I believe Shiba will eventually take off too, along with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is kind of still low too, hasn't really broken out yet. So I do like those two meme coins. If you get a lot of money, does it just transfer into your bank account? What do you mean by that? So you're saying if you get a lot of money from Shiba, well, you have to sell it on an exchange and then you can transfer it to an account. So yeah, like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, they all have bank account connection. So after you sell it on there, you can transfer it to a bank. By the way, if you guys are crypto beginners, don't, be afraid to ask any questions. This is why I live stream for crypto beginners as well. And yeah, guys, look, I've been live streaming for years now, with 20 people, 30 people, 50 people, 100, 200 people. And I've always been bullish on crypto. Right now, we're getting towards the end stage of this crypto bull market, I believe. So yeah. But I'm going to check all your coins, so don't worry. We got Bonk, Jasmy, Bonk. A lot of you guys are asking for Bonk, so let's check out Bonk. Because Bonk went bonkers, right? Bonk is probably the biggest gainer here, especially for the meme coins. It's about to break all-time highs. It's close to its all-time highs here from back in October 2024, right? December. And this is the definition of the crypto market. In just one candle, we basically recover the past 5 months here in terms of losses, right? So this is a big candle here for Bonk. And, my target for Bonk's possible top this bull market, my conservative target is 00031. My higher target is 00055. Okay, that's just my target, my estimate prediction. Nunya, NW, what's up, bro? Shout out to guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like. As well as you guys on TikTok, don't forget to like. Once we get to 1K, I'll do the daily update here on which coins are up the most on the daily. So let's go to 1K likes. And Gav's dad, thank you, bro. Shout out to Gav's dad for all the gifts. Thank you so much, Gav's dad. Always on here supporting the live stream. And thank you, Marco. Thank you for the heart. Man, we got everyone on tonight already. This is the fastest I've gotten over 70 people. So shout out to all you guys on here. You guys are killing it. And we got over 1,000 likes. So let's take a look here at the daily update. This is on the daily. And we'll just see what coins are up the most here on the daily. And this is what I've been saying. This is why I just posted a video called why I believe this is the beginning stages of the altcoin season, because this is the first time where we see Bitcoin have a pullback or consolidate and altcoins not dump. Isn't that insane? The past 3 years, every time Bitcoin pulled back, altcoins dumped, right? So this was the first time that didn't happen. And it's honestly, it's nostalgic, because I remember back in 2020, 2021, that was exactly what was happening before and during altcoin season. So it's super bullish. And it's just amazing to see, because for so long everyone's been saying no altcoin season, everyone's been bearish, everyone's been saying this is the worst bull market ever, and I kept telling you guys this is a much more mature bull market. It doesn't mean we won't have altcoin season, it doesn't mean we're going into a bear market, but people are just impatient. And
new subscriber.
We got HBAR 24%. Man, HBAR just keeps taking off here. XRP breaking. By the way, XRP broke all-time highs, not from last bull market, but from 2017. Swifty, bro, you're a clown, buddy. You come out here wasting your time hating on my live stream. This dude's a clown here on YouTube. This dude's such a loser. Jasmy, is it dead? No, I don't think Jasmy's dead. We'll take a look at Jasmy. By the way, I'm going to check out all your favorite coins. We'll take a look at all your favorite coins here. Jasmy as well. Do you think XRP will? Yeah, I believe XRP will hit $5. That's my measured move. By the way, I gave the XRP measured move right here. If you guys have been following me on my live streams, I gave this basically when XRP was still in here. Okay, when XRP was still independent right here. This was like about a week ago. I gave this out and like I said, okay, XRP, once we break out of this, we're gonna go to our measured move, right? We get the measured move. Doesn't mean we're gonna hit it in a month or so. Get the measured move. It's around $5. So, you know, this would have been a great time to long right here. A great time to long the breakout right there. You would have been up a ton here on XRP. And again, if you guys want to join my trading group, definitely check it out. Yep. Yeah, buddy, you're a clown. That's exactly what you are. But let's take a look here at Jasmy. They asked me, is Jasmy dead? And I don't believe so. I believe Jasmy is about to make that move here to break over support over that point of control. So Jasmy, you know, we came down to fill in the gap right here from this God candle. And we did. We put in the higher low. We're going to break here the point of control. Flip this as support again. And, you know, I'm bullish on Jasmy. I just don't believe it'll go back to all-time highs from where it was before. There's much more in supply this time. But I'm bullish on Jasmy. And I've been buying a ton here on the way down. I've been accumulating a bunch of Jasmy right here. Okay, I feel like it's about to break out too. Okay, above the support. So, yeah. Hey, Swifty, thank you, bro. Thank you for the views. Appreciate it, man. This dude's wasting time of his life here coming on my live stream hating. I messed up. Sold 6,000 XRP at 310. I mean, look, Ziggy, I mean, we can pull back for XRP. Okay, don't worry. I mean, there's a big chance we can pull back for XRP. So don't FOMO in. This is the #1 tip, guys, that I'll give you guys. When you guys sell, take profits, don't FOMO back in. Because what can happen is you can FOMO back in and then you have way less coins, and then the market can then go down and then you can lose money. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Unfortunately, we got this dude on YouTube just wasting his life here hating on my live stream, but it's all good because he's giving me views. He's helping my algorithm, so it's all good. But let's check out your coins, guys. ETH at 3,600, insane. ETH at 3,600. We're coming back here to levels that we were back in December and back in May of 2024. And I believe this time we're gonna break it. We're gonna break it. Man, very, very soon ETH is gonna break all-time highs. Very, very soon. This is gonna be our 3rd time here in this level. And honestly, we can break this going into next month, August, for sure. I mean, we can just, you know, break through this and test all-time highs here and break all-time highs. So ETH is looking super bullish. I told you guys, ETH, what it did here, resetting that stochastic RSI back to oversold. Now we have the momentum to the upside. And we're moving fast. The crypto market moves fast. So ETH is it's gonna make the last moves here towards the end of the bull market. And congrats to everyone who bought ETH here under 2K. I bought ETH under 2K here in this beautiful bottoming tail right there. Tommy, shout out to Tommy, Frank. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Crypto Owl. I have 27K waiting to load up if it dips. That's great, man. That's a good amount. ETH is going to 12K. Yeah, could go. ETH can definitely go to 12K. I mean, my more conservative target is around 9K, 10K. XRP's crashing. I mean, it's not really crashing. You know, there's a big difference between a pullback and a crash, right? If XRP was at $3 right now, then yeah, it would be a crash, but it's not really crashing. ICP, bro. Let's take a look here at ICP. By the way, I'm gonna check out all your favorite coins, so definitely like the live stream and comment the coins. I'll definitely be checking all of them out. ICP, again, it's kind of a similar situation to Jasmy. It needs to break over here to flip the support again. It's just a late mover, right? So ICP, if you believe in it, I believe it can recover. It's obviously not going back to all-time highs, but I mean, this can give you some nice X's here for ICP. I believe it's still at a good time here, right? It's just starting to flip momentum. It's usually a late runner, just like it was right here. Right here was a late runner. And yeah, I'm bullish on ICP. We brought the stochastic down too as well, so for sure. We got Shiba Inu. A lot of guys asking for Shiba, so we'll take a look here at Shiba again. Shiba is one of those coins that I've been saying here for the past 5 streams. It's starting to move now, guys. I've been buying Shiba too. Already got a ton of Shiba, but I've been saying Shiba is a great coin that hasn't really taken off yet. It's starting to move now, though. Again, it's not financial advice, but I also gave you here Shiba bullish divergence here, clear bullish divergence. You can see right there. Boom, right? We put in a lower low, but here on stochastic we put in a higher low and money flow. I've been saying, I even made a video on this. I made a video on this 2 or 3 days ago. And since then, Shiba has been starting to move up, but I believe it's going to move up big. It's going to continue to move up big. So, yeah, I believe Shiba is one of those coins that is at a good value here based on where it can go. And it's looking pretty good. Man, you guys are killing it. We got over 100 people. Let's go, guys. 100 people in the TikTok as well on YouTube. We got over 40 people. You guys are killing it. Hopefully this is not a top signal, right? But hopefully we keep it going. Kim says you reviewed Wild yesterday and it said it needs to break a certain level. It did, so bullish. Yeah, if it did, then it's bullish. I remember Wild. Bonk this time on all melt faces. Shout out to you guys who have Bonk. And Toshi. Again, Toshi super bullish as well. It's in this massive pendant. Honestly, once it breaks it, we're gonna really and we broke it. I mean, we broke it right here. I think this was today or something. Yeah, so again, this is Toshi here. We've been in this massive pendant. You get the measured move and actually brings me here to my Fibonacci level here of the 618 for Toshi. So Toshi's on its way to really skyrocket here towards the end of this bull market. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Look, I gotta keep you guys level-headed. I gotta keep you guys here, you know, not to get too euphoric. And this is Bitcoin on the yearly. We're on our 3rd candle here on the yearly. I believe we'll top out this year or maybe early 2026. So stay level-headed as we keep skyrocketing up. as we go into altcoin season. This is why you guys want to follow me here in the live streams. I'm going to keep you guys level-headed, not get too euphoric, because we're going to see a lot of euphoria here as Bitcoin goes to 150k plus. You see ETH possibly hitting 10k. One big tip, guys, is once you start to see influencers give you guys repetitive numbers, the same way that we had influencers last bull market for Dogecoin, calling it $1 Dogecoin, that's going to be a top signal right there. Once you start to see a lot of the repetitive numbers from these influencers, most likely we're not going to hit it, right? So, you know, again, you look back here in history, we got 1, 2, 3 red, right? 1, 2, 3, 2022 right here, red. 1, 2, 3, it's 2025. So we can come back to this next year, quarter 3 or quarter 4, and I can bet you 2026 will be a red candle. No matter how much we go up here, 2026 will be a red candle. Okay, so I'm bearish for 2026. I am. But yeah, Doge to the moon. Yeah, let's take a look at Dogecoin. Again, we're gonna check out all your favorite coins here again, guys. So don't worry. Nanya says, I think Trump and Elon have money that are moving the markets. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. You know, a big reason why we're pumping today is the bill, right? This is a crypto week. This is the most important week for crypto, guys, ever. The 3 bills that were passed. I even saw, you know, I don't know if it's, I believe it's true, but now mortgages, right? Certain mortgage companies are going to allow you to use crypto as collateral. That is insane. So, you know, these bills were super important. And what's amazing is now you're probably not even gonna have to sell your crypto to buy real estate, because you can use it as collateral. And that's probably the best. I mean, that's amazing, because you can keep your asset, right? Borrow against your asset. That's what, you know, rich people do. So instead of selling it, paying a capital tax and all that, you can, you know, borrow against it. That would be insane, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be careful, right? Because imagine using crypto as collateral when it's crashing in the bear market. That's what I would. That's the thing, right? It's most likely going to be Bitcoin for sure. I think it might take a long time to be ETH or whichever coins, but you know, I don't believe next bear market Bitcoin will have a major crash. But yeah, look, Dogecoin is super bullish, guys. Kind of similar to Shiba. It hasn't really taken off yet, but it's just starting to take off, right? It's just starting that momentum here to take off. And I cover this too, bullish divergence here, right? We have a double bottom, but we have a higher low here, a higher high. Yeah, higher low on stochastic and money flow. That's bullish divergence right there. And since then, we've been taking off here. Next target is around 26. And then up 40 cents. So very bullish. All right, let's take a look here on Moodang here for J Money. What's up, Crypto Holmes? How you doing, man? How you been? But let's take a look here on Moodang. Moodang very bullish. It had one of the best recoveries here, early recovery from this crash that we had here for Moodang. And it's been consolidating here ever since this, and it hasn't really taken off yet, right? But I believe it will. It's kind of independent. We're just broken it right here. So you know, our next target is probably going to be somewhere, you know, somewhere over here around 40 cents or so. So yeah, I mean, it can 2x very fast. I believe Moodang can definitely 2x pretty fast here. But guys, yeah, I mean, look, this is the beginning stages of altcoin season. It's exciting, and it brings a lot of nostalgia back from 2021. If you guys were here back in 2021, right, the past bull markets, it brings a lot of nostalgia because the last 3 years, every time Bitcoin pulled back, the market dumped, guys. It dumped. And now it's completely different now. You saw with the recent pullback, it was a fast pull. That's the thing too. Bull markets, the pullbacks are fast, right? So we might not see Bitcoin at 110 until next bear market, right? I mean, there is a chance we can pull back here, but if we're towards the end of the bull market stage here, we might not see. We might just keep going up here and have these fast pullbacks, just like we did right here to 115. So, you know, the pullbacks are going to be fast. All coins are going to start pumping now when Bitcoin pulls back or consolidates. So, yeah. Please share some of your favorite altcoins. Some of my favorite altcoins, I have a ton of them. I still like Caspa. I think Caspa is going to surprise a lot of people this bull market. So yeah, Caspa is one of my favorite ones. Obviously XRP, Dogecoin are two of my biggest holdings, to be honest. RSR, I would say RSR is a new coin that I really like, and I accumulated a lot already of RSR. So I'll look into RSR. There's a lot of big names behind RSR, reserve rights, right? You got Peter Thiel. You know, it's a very regulated based coin. So I believe RSR has everything to take off, and it's a Ethereum based coin as well. It also has a great chart here too. So Grizzly says, you think it's gonna go to $1.3 trillion market cap in total three? Total three. Okay, I'll take a look here at total three. Let's take a look at XLM here first. Let's check out here XLM for Ziggy. You got a lot of Moonwell? That's great. Yeah, I mean, look, XLM hasn't really, you know, it's been following XRP, so we might, XRP broke all-time highs. It had a mass explosion above $3, so we might see XLM break 68 cents here very soon, if it follows XRP, of course. If not, we're obviously going to get resistance here from, you know, around 61 cents, right? And then maybe have a small pullback and then break it. So just watch 61 cents level here for a small pullback for XLM. But I'm super bullish on XLM. I believe it's going to go past $1 for sure. So total three, guys, this is super important to watch here on the charts. Total three, total one. Do I believe it's going to go to, what would you say, 1.3 trillion? I believe it might go higher, but let me do my Fibonacci here again. Again, if you guys want to watch my long form content, follow me on YouTube. I have price prediction playlist on a bunch of coins, and I'm going to be uploading my Bitcoin price prediction this week, as well as the total one and total three and all that. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, I mean, based here, look, my levels here for, and this is beautiful right here. You see how we pulled back here to the 618 in 2024? We pulled back here to the 618. We had a beautiful bounce right there. That was amazing. Even here too, we pulled back to the, so, you know, all we're doing here is we're ping-ponging between my Fibonacci levels. That's what it's doing. 618 bounce, 0.38 bounce. So right now it's on its way to break all-time highs. And, you know, quarter four is going to be crazy. And I believe it will go into quarter one 2026. But my most conservative level here for total three is 1.667 trillion being the top. That's my most conservative level. My next level is 1.9, so like 2 around there. So most likely we'll top out. The top will be somewhere when we're above here somewhere. Okay. Okay. My most, I mean, the 618 brings us to 2.69, so I don't see us going above 2.7 if we have the most bullish scenario. Okay, that's, I mean, that's the most unlikely scenario we get up there, but that's the highest I see us going, just based on my levels. This is the total three, so this is basically everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, I believe, right? Is it Bitcoin and ETH, or is that the total two? Oh no, the total, wait, is the total 2? Okay, the total 2 is just Bitcoin, I think. Yeah, just Bitcoin. Yeah. Can you check out AVT for me? Yeah, I think I looked at AVT last time. Let's see if it's bullish here. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really moved yet, so I'll keep waiting for AVT. I'll wait a little bit to see if it can move a little bit more higher. But it's, it's not the most bearish chart. It just hasn't really reacted to the... Again, a lot of these coins, they're going to start to move later on. Right? Usually in the beginning stages of altcoin season, you're going to see layer 1s, Ethereum, obviously. And that's what Ethereum's been doing. Ethereum's at 3,600. We got layer 1s exploding like HBAR. I haven't done HBAR yet. That's what's moving right now, guys, right? And maybe a couple, meme coins out there, but the layer 1s are the real movers. I mean, look at this, right? Look at the weekly. Right? XLM, HBAR. We got Algorand, right? So the layer 1s, Ethereum and Ethereum-based coins, they're the ones that are going to move big first. And then we're going to see, these small caps start to move. Thank you for the likes, Ziggy. Thank you, bro. And guys, don't worry. I'm going to check all your favorite coins. Let's go down the list here. AMP. I know you've been commenting AMP here for a minute. We'll take a look here at AMP. Kind of similar to VeChain, right? A very similar situation here. Again, I'll wait about a week or two to see what AMP does here. Just because it's up a little bit doesn't mean it's going to start to move and break this. I mean, this is a big level right here for AMP. So we can easily pull back in the market, and AMP can pull back here very easy, okay, to this level. So I'll wait to see if AMP can break this. If you want more certainty and then make this a support, then we're looking better. Then we're looking very bullish for AMP. But until then, it's not 100% bullish yet, right? AMP is still, I mean, we put in a new low this year. It's still pretty low here. So I'll just wait. I'll be patient on AMP. Again, a lot of these altcoins, they're going to start to move big towards the end of the bull market. So yeah, I'm super bullish on Chainlink. It's also one of my top holdings too as well, guys. Chainlink is one of my top. Again, it's not gonna, I don't believe Chainlink will give you the most X's, but I think it's a great safe coin. It's definitely a safer coin than other coins out there, and it has a great chart. That's my thing. My number one thing for buying coins, guys, is the chart. Okay, the chart to me means everything. EOS, let's take a look here at EOS. We'll take a look at AVAX too. Thank you, guys. We got over 100 people. You guys been killing it. I appreciate all the likes. And again, if you guys are interested in joining Crypto Trader University, definitely check it out. First link in the bio, my trading group. And EOS, we got a nice bounce here off the 0.38. We haven't really moved yet with the market too, right? We haven't taken off yet. So if you're bullish on EOS, or maybe you want to diversify your portfolio in a good AI project, right? EOS was around 130 right here back, in December. So it's still pretty low here, right? We had a nice bounce, so it's flipping the momentum here. We're having a lot of resistance here because this was once support, but I believe maybe this or next month will break this, pull back, flip it as support again, and then start to move our way up. So I believe EOS has a very bullish chart here, a good structure. It still hasn't broken out yet, so I think it's one of those coins that is a great coin to accumulate right now. Still has a great value at the moment, in my opinion. Anytime, Bob. And look, here's another thing why EOS is super bullish too, right? You see, EOS is very overbought right here. Okay, you see right here when EOS went all the way up here back in 2024. You see the stochastic on the monthly, the money flow on the green right there. Very overbought. Very overbought. And what happened here, EOS you know, bearish divergence right here, pulled back, put in a new low. What it did right here is it resetted that stochastic all the way to oversold. So AO's putting in a higher low with a very oversold stochastic is super, super bullish. It's super bullish, right? It's not like AO stumped all the way back down here to bear market levels. No, we maintained this this higher low right here, and now we got all this space to move up here back to oversold. You see that? So once the AI narrative takes over again, you're gonna see AOs really take off here and move fast. So yeah, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. Almost 10K likes. We almost got 10K likes, guys. Half of it is probably Ziggy's too. Shout out to Ziggy. Thank you for the likes. That was on the monthly. Can you provide a Coinbase stock? Coinbase stock, yeah. Coinbase stock is gonna be the first stock here I cover. But we'll cover it. You know, I'm only a crypto only content, but you know, Coinbase is a crypto based stock, so we'll cover it. Here's the thing, guys. I say this all the time to remind you guys. When you start to see crypto IPOs, maybe like Gemini, I think Circle already IPO'd, right? But I think Gemini, Kraken, that's going to be a top signal, just like it was right here. When Coinbase IPO'd, it wasn't too soon until we topped out and we started dumping into the bear market. And you can see right here, Coinbase, in the beginning, it just had a really bad IPO because not too long, you know, not too soon, we had the bear market and it just dumped, right? So if you, once we start to see crypto IPOs out of nowhere, right, Kraken or Gemini or some other big IPOs for crypto, the crypto industry, I believe that could be a top signal for sure. All right, but not yet. I mean, Coinbase's stock is starting to break out here. It's breaking all-time highs. Yeah, I mean, it's about to break all-time highs. It's not too far from breaking all-time highs here. Probably this month it's going to break all-time highs. The next level, I would say, is 646. Okay. And then, I mean, it could top out here from 662 to 843. The highest it can go at 618 brings it to 1,048, 484. Again, that most probability is that we won't go that high, but the sell zone is between 800 to like 600 around there. So, not too bad here for Coinbase. IPO, isn't IPO going public? I probably have it wrong. But it's basically when a company goes public. Which coin would you put 27K right now to see a good return? Not financial advice, of course. Not financial advice. I mean, obviously, I would spread that out. I want to put in just one. But if I had to pick one, man, I mean, I would probably be more risky and pick RSR. Because RSR, you know, it's not like a low cap coin. But at the same time, it's not a high cap yet, right? So it's kind of in between. So that's the one I'll pick, RSR. I really like RSR. So, and it's a Ethereum based coin too. So yeah, let's take a look at HBAR. Bick, thank you, Bick. Thank you for the gift, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sir Sluggo. Thank you, man. You guys are killing it today. I appreciate it. Take a look here at HBAR. Almost 13K, man. You guys, shouts to everyone liking. But man, HBAR. I'm so happy I accumulated HBAR as it was going down here. I am kind of sad though it took off so fast like that. I mean, I remember not too long ago HBAR was 14 cents and now he basically like 2x here already. But I'm happy. I'm happy with my holdings in HBAR. I think it's a good amount. And I mean, honestly, for where HBAR can go, you know, based on where I see HBAR going here as the possible top, you know, it can still go up here a ton here. I believe it can be around 128 to 182 around here. The highest I see is going into is 343, the highest, 618. But, you know, 128 to 182 could be the possible top for HBAR. Again, a very bullish chart. We pulled back to flip that resistance as support, and we did. So HBAR is one of those coins that I'm very confident will do extremely well this bull market and break all-time highs. And I've been saying that for XRP and XLM for years now, and you know, XRP broke its all-time high today from 2017. Bull, is that a coin? Is Bull a coin? But again, taking a look here on the daily, HBAR up the most here. Crow is starting to move here too. I've been telling you guys I'm bullish on Crow, up 14%. But let's take a look here at the top 200. This is the top 100. Let's take a look at the top 200 here. Top 200. Right there, look at that. RSR. I've been telling you guys about RSR, up 15%. H&T starting to wake up here at 12%. So, yeah, not too bad here. Frax as well. And Hex up 24%. So shout out to all the people that got Hex. Beam is actually one of those coins I do have a little bit of, up 6%. So this is great to see, guys. Again, this is the beginning stages of altcoin season, I believe. So tell us when to sell HBAR. Yeah, I'm gonna be I mean, I posted first in the group if you guys are interested in joining, but you know, I'm gonna be live streaming very consistently here towards the end of this bull market for sure. I'm bullish on Bonk. I hold Bonk as well. I'm super bullish on Bonk. Again, Solana phone is coming out August 4th, guys. Who's getting the Solana phone? Who's getting the Solana phone? Bought ASM last night, home run. ASM, I never heard of that coin. I'll check it out. You said you got a home run on it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Looks like you bought it at the right timing, right? Huge monthly candle right there. So, I mean, this is what happens in crypto, right? We're downtrending for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then in 1 month, and in 1 month or 1 week, we recover all those losses from the past 10 weeks or so. It's insane. I haven't looked into that. I don't know if RSR meets the regulations, but I know I know Peter Thiel's behind it as well. You know, I know some big people are behind it along with Peter Thiel, so. And it has a very good chart. If it didn't have a good chart, I wouldn't have bought it. I can't even tell when the next resistance is. Yeah, Solana doing amazing, 180. Turbo, please. Let's take a look at Turbo. Let's take a look at Turbo. By the way, guys, I posted a top 13 meme coins in the group. I'll share it right here with you guys in a few. I'll share right here. These are my top 13 meme coins that are low cap. Turbo's one of them that I believe you can give you some crazy X's this bull market. But let's see. This is the thing with Turbo. When you guys are looking at Turbo's chart, don't look at this chart where it starts here in like 2024. This is not the full Turbo chart. You want to look at the one that's on Gate.io, right? So you click right here. This one's on Gate.io. This one is the full Turbo chart. So you can see that when we had that pullback, we were coming down here to fill in this God candle right here, the gap on this God candle, and flip this as support. And this is why I was buying a ton of turbo on the pullback, because I knew it was going to have a strong bounce, and it did. And I mean, it's looking like it's going to take off very soon. We're putting in those, we put in the higher low, and now we're testing the previous resistance here. Very soon we'll break through it and put in a higher high. Okay. So turbo's looking very bullish here. Hasn't broken out yet. With the market going up, with Bitcoin going to 120K, hasn't broken out yet. But again, it's a lower cap coin, so it's not going to be as fast as ETH or other layer ones out there. Okay. What do you think it's good to buy, Bonk? You're asking me if I think it's good to buy Bonk. Well, look, Bonk is up a ton, so obviously, you know, I don't like chasing green candles, so I already have a good amount of Bonk. I definitely want to buy right here. But if you don't have a lot of Bonk and then you're bullish on it, you know, you can definitely wait for a pullback. I can see Bonk coming down here to test 24, right? 40 is 24 again for a nice fast pullback. And again, guys, when we pull back for these altcoins, it's not going to be like the bear market. We're going to have these fast pullbacks, and you know, all you guys are saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy on the pullback, this and that, but we get a fast pullback, you get greedy, you procrastinate, and you don't buy, right? So you got to remember to buy if you want to buy on the pullbacks, on the dips. In my opinion, during the bull market, the dips are for buying. Just like Bitcoin dipped here to 114K, right? We had a super fast pullback to 114K, and people are like, oh no, we're going to 110. And then we're back at 120. So when you guys are killing it, is it possible to check a pullback on XRP? Yeah, I mean, XRP's been taking off here. I mean, XRP, if you have a pullback, $3, right? We possibly come here to $3. I mean, I believe I'm pretty confident XRP can have a fast pullback here to 304 or so, right? On the top of the level right there. Can you take a look at XDC? Yeah, XRP was crazy today. Broke all-time highs, 2017 all-time highs. You know how many people were just hating on the XRP the last 4 years? You know the amount of hate? And look, I'm not an XRP. You know, I'm not one of those XRP influencers. I just talk good things about XRP. I've always been neutral on it. But I bought a ton here, right? I bought a ton here. But you know, the last 4 years, just hearing all those people saying XRP will never go to all-time highs, XRP this. And here we are, guys. All-time highs for XRP. Congrats to everyone who bought over the last years and held as well. But yeah, XDC, and we'll check out RSR. I haven't checked out RSR yet. Yeah, I said RSR, reserve rights. Yeah, HBAR is looking really good. No, I didn't sell my XRP yet. It's still my biggest holding. So yeah, look, XDC is looking great too. It's looking great to break out. I mean, we already broke out here, but I can see this coin continue to move big here. I mean, look, XDC has the same setup as HBAR. We had a lot of resistance here. We broke through that resistance, and then we pulled back. We pulled back to that resistance to flip it as bull market support. So that's why we got this beautiful pump here. And I mean, it's very similar to, look, this is XDC, and now this is HBAR. Watch. See, XDC, HBAR. It's really the same exact thing. HBAR is a little bit higher, but it's the same exact bullish structure. What's up, Shipwreck? That 114K was prep when inflation numbers came in. It wasn't bad at 2.7, so we started proceeding again. Oh, okay. I see. And we haven't... XDC needs to move for me to really believe it's altcoin season. Yeah, I mean, it's already starting to move a little bit. It hasn't broken out yet. Cardano, ADA. Let's take a look here at ADA for Rick Martinez. Man, a lot of you guys don't even ask about Cardano. It's one of the, you know, very bullish coins out there based on the structure. Again, this ascending channel here for Cardano. I'm telling you guys, we're going to continue in this. And we're back over 80 cents, right? So we pulled back here to this resistance level. Got a beautiful bounce here. We can definitely come above $1 again here for Cardano very soon. So again, these are the coins you want to buy. I have all these coins. The coins with bullish market structure like this on the momentum to the upside. These are the coins you want to accumulate. Yeah, that's why Cardano's been super bullish, right? It's one of the coins that's going in favor of regulation, the ETFs and everything. So that's why I'm so bullish on Cardano. Your opinion on XRP? I'm super bullish on XRP. If we have a pullback, there's a chance we can go to $3. But again, my measured move is around 5. I've been saying this ever since XRP was below $3. We broke out of this pendant, and so far we're, you know, we're on our way there. $5. Yeah, I'll take a look at RSR. Again, this is one of the coins here I'm super bullish on. And I have not bought this coin if it wasn't for the charts. Ever since 2023, we clearly bottomed right there. And since then, we've been in this nice bullish uptrend, right? Higher highs, higher lows. And I believe now RSR is on the momentum to eventually put in a higher high. You know, possibly right here at the 0.38, that 0.21 target right there. So that's where I see it going here very, very soon. And what's beautiful too is here on the 618, we've been consolidating here in the 618. So now we broke above it. We make it support. We're going to bounce here very fast for RSR. So yeah. Algorand. All right, a lot of guys are asking for Algo. Let's take a look at Algo. And again, guys, the reason why Algo has been taken off along with Cardano, along with HBAR, is because the layer ones are going to take off. The layer ones are going to do well first. And that's what's been happening. Along with Ethereum, right? So I would expect, my prediction is, I would expect, you know, these other layer ones, competitors to Ethereum, to continue to follow the Ethereum and do well going into the next weeks or months, right? And Algorand is one of them. You can see right here, we were just around 15 cents not too long ago, right? It's one of those coins that has a bullish structure similar to Cardano, ascending channel, higher highs, higher lows, and very soon a new higher high here, right? We'll pull up the Fibonacci here for Algorand. But here we see, look, Algorand is coming up here to the 618. So we might have a small pullback. We might have a small pullback. Okay, before we really move up here. The next level obviously is the 0.5, which we got topped out here at 50 cents back in December. But that's the next level here, 50 cents. Sorry if I missed some comments, guys. Let me check out. Let me scroll here. What's up, Dr. Octa? How you doing, bro? Thank you. Add more Doge, wait for a pullback. Look, I honestly, if you don't have a lot of Doge, I would add. Not financial advice, of course. But I believe Doge is just starting to break out. It's just starting to move here, right, from this bullish divergence. We're just starting to move big here. So if we do have a pullback for Doge, I believe Doge will go up first, possibly to around 26 cents, right? 26, 27 before it pulls back slightly. Right, it's about to go crazy. Yeah, hopefully, you know, a lot of the crypto stocks go crazy. You know, we know MicroStrategy as well. And Coinbase too. Hopefully Coinbase can go crazy. Man, we almost got 100 people on YouTube. You guys are killing it. Shout out to you guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like, guys. And again, if you're interested in joining Crypto Trader University, definitely check it out. And by the way, if you guys want to know where I trade, where I buy lower cap coins and I do scalp trading and I swing trading, it's BitUnix right here. This is my campaign that I have with BitUnix, and basically, if you use my link, which is the second link, you get a deposit bonus, right, for futures and also trading volume bonus. So check it out. It's basically free money. It ends in a couple days, right here, July 24th. So check it out, BitUnix. It's KYC free, so you don't have to worry about where you live, because you don't need to do KYC, which is know your customer, and it's also VPN free. So use my link, you get the deposit bonus up to 400 bucks. Check it out, guys. You know, you don't have to leverage trade on there. You can just buy lower cap coins, but it's a great platform to leverage trade as well. Bitcoin is having a hard time breaking through right now. Solana 180 being tested hard, but maybe pull back. Yeah, I mean 180. I can see us pulling back from 180 if Bitcoin doesn't break through 120k. All right. But honestly, I don't know. You know, with Bitcoin pulling back, consolidating, we're seeing a lot of altcoins, layer ones, who really continue to move to the upside. So, but then again, this is a big resistance level, right? This is a big resistance level here for Solana. So I think you could chance a short for sure. You just gotta have a good stop loss. Now we're winning money, buddy. Or we're up big. I use Coinbase. Use Coinbase. This is one of the biggest tips too, guys. I made a video on this too as well. Is you want to have your crypto on cold storage. I know it's not for everyone. It's, you know, some people it's kind of hard. And honestly, some people are just very irresponsible that you might as well just keep it on Coinbase or, you know, these other exchanges, because there's a lot of irresponsible people out there that may lose their seed phrase, or may you know, put it out there, or, you know, may click something wrong, or send to a wrong address. To some people, they're just not made for cold storage wallets. I just think some people aren't made for that. But most people, you should definitely take the time to learn. Okay, cold storage wallet, have self custody of your crypto, because it is important. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't hurt to short a short right there for Solana. You look at crypto mining stock BitF. Thank you for joining the fan club. By the way, guys, don't forget to join the fan club. We got a bunch of people on here. But yeah, I'll take a look at a BitF. That's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. And by the way, the reason why I say that is because it's not just about the security. People are like, oh, why would I keep my crypto on a cold storage if I can sell it on Coinbase, right? You know, it's not the bear market or this and that. Well, the thing is, guys, it's not just about security. It's about freedom. Having the freedom to send your crypto to Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, crypto.com. Having that freedom is key in the bull market, because you know what happens in the bull market. There's a lot of volume, retail, from retail. And what happens a lot of times, which ironically is during like the peak of the bull market, is that these exchanges will shut down and go under maintenance because of all the volume coming in. And maybe for a couple hours or so, they're like, oh, you know, we're under maintenance because there's a lot of volume and you can't take profits. So you can't take profits if it's on there. So now with your crypto being on a cold storage wallet, you don't just have that security. You have the freedom to where, you know, maybe Coinbase is down, but maybe Kraken's up. So then you can send it to Kraken and sell it there during that time, which could be the top of the bull market. So that's my logic. Okay. But which coin were we looking at? Oh yeah, BitF, right? It's not even a coin. It's a, you know, the only stocks I'll look at, guys, are the ones that are crypto related. So Bitfarms, yeah, man, Bitfarms is looking, it's not looking too bad. It's looking like it's going to pivot here, right? So yeah, I mean, this stock is not looking too bad here. This is looking like it's putting in a clear higher low. Very oversold too, right? Stochastic, very oversold. So, you know, there's a lot of resistance here. We'll probably break this and work our way to put in a higher high eventually later on in this bull market. So, definitely looking pretty good here for sure. If you have a stock portfolio, it doesn't hurt to get that. Look at RSR, bro. Yeah, we took a look at RSR. It's one of my top coins. One of my favorite coins. It's super bullish right here. We've been pumping here since I put out RSR in the group. Do you think top 100 coins will never reach all-time highs or do at least 1 or 2x? Yeah, I think there's a lot of coins that won't reach all-time highs again, but they can definitely still do a 2x or so. Okay. So, you know, Polkadot might be one of them. Filecoin, Jasmy is definitely not going to go to all-time highs, but it can still give you a bunch of X's. All right. Right now, I like RSR. I like Shiba, Dogecoin. Yeah, that's another great thing right there. What Rick says. What about limit orders? Will they not trigger? See, that's the thing. If you don't want to have cold storage, then I would recommend putting in limit orders. They would, I believe they would trigger. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I gotta research that honestly if they're under maintenance, but they should logically. I mean, they should trigger if the exchange is down and you have limit orders, and they go there. They should, but I have to look into that to double check. But they should trigger if you have the limit orders. Where I'm buying RSR again, BitUnix I believe has RSR. Check out BitUnix if you use my link, the second link in the link bio. You get a big deposit bonus, and they're KYC free and VPN free. But I believe Kraken also has RSR as well. Kraken and Crypto.com, along with BitUnix. What are we throwing 1K in right now? That's how you know it's altcoin season. We got people commenting what we throwing 1K at. Oh, Coinbase too. Oh, I didn't know that. Coinbase has RSR. Lewis, bro, can you look at PAL AI? Yeah, what's the tag? Is it just PAL? Is it this one right here? Let me know if this is the right one. Oh no, this is definitely not the right one. It was like a rug pull. Let me know the tag for PAL AI. Is it Palm AI? Heard of Palm AI. I just don't use USDT at all. Yeah, guys, like my opinion, I think eventually in the future we're gonna have some type of major event with stable coins. No, PAL AI. Okay. So I'm not saying it's gonna be this bull market, maybe. But with all the stablecoin regulation, I believe we're gonna have some type of deep pegging that's purposely gonna be done. Where I don't want to get too deep into, you know, conspiracies and all that. You know, I want to keep my TikTok here. But you know, follow me on YouTube. I like to talk about that on YouTube. TikTok's a little stricter. So Power AI, yeah, I mean, again, I believe a lot of these, you know, lower cap coins like Palm AI, they're gonna start to pivot a little bit later on, right? That's just how altcoin season works. First, Ethereum, all the layer ones, the higher caps are gonna move first. We're probably gonna consolidate here and kind of slowly move, and then towards the end later on, it's gonna really, I mean, this can 2x in a day or more, right? We're gonna move fast towards the end. So, you know, most likely this is where it bottoms out here. If you want to be more certain, maybe you can wait a couple weeks. If you want to be more certain here, right? Wait a couple weeks to see if we can consolidate in this level. But I mean, not so bad. I'm pretty sure this is a lower cap coin. It's an AI based coin. And you can't really judge it right now because AI really hasn't taken off yet. The best way to judge it would be, you know, once other AI coins start to move, like near EOS, and POW doesn't move, then that's bad. You know, you want to see it move with the AI coins as well. What do you think ETH could be? Shout out to Alan. Can you look at TrueFi? Yeah, I'll take a look at TrueFi. I'll take a look at TrueFi, bro. I got you. And then I'll take a look at my ETH top prediction. I think this is, yeah, TrueFi right here, right? Is this TrueFi? No, that's true. That's some other thing right there. This is TrueFi. Yeah, I mean, it's not too good, to be honest. It's still, I mean, it hasn't really reacted to the market yet, to be honest. But again, it might be a late runner like ICP. So it's still at extreme lows, right? Again, you don't want to buy coins that are just because at extreme lows, just because they're super low. They might not recover. You want to see it react to the market. But again, it might be a little too early here, right? You put in a new low here, not too good. You might be a little too early here before this really starts to move up with the market and pick back up. I would say the bullish scenario for this coin is, you know, we have kind of inverted head and shoulders play out, something like that. That's the bullish scenario right here. But for that to happen, we have to see a big move fast here to the neckline, and then have a pullback, higher low, and then, you know, continue the uptrend, because this is a bullish pattern. So that's the bullish scenario right there for TrueFi. So let's take a look at ETH. My ETH price prediction, by the way, if you want the long video, 10-minute video on YouTube, I have a ETH price prediction on there. My Bitcoin price prediction will be coming out this week on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. Go subscribe to me on YouTube, put the notification bell. I'm giving my Bitcoin price prediction, but I have a price prediction playlist with over 25 coins already. You guys can check it out, the playlist on YouTube. I go through a bunch of coins, okay, and I basically deep dive and give you a full deep on analysis on where we can top out. So look, to know where ETH tops out, you don't want to just look at ETH's chart. You want to look at other charts too that I'll talk about here. But based on the Fibonacci, right, we got 7,700 to 9,159. These are my conservative targets here. 9,500 to 7,500. This is the conservative target here for the sell zone. But I do believe there's a chance that we can top out here at the 618, which brings ETH to around 14K basically. 14,100, 14K. So yeah, I would say the conservative target is 9,000, 10,000. The highest I see is going is 15,000, 14,000, around there being the highest. Once we're around 14, 15K, I'll definitely be fully out of ETH. Okay, for sure, I'll definitely be fully out of ETH. And you know what's crazy too? Look at this. I just put an uptrend here from the last previous tops here for ETH. Look at that. Right? So, yeah. You know, again, there's a slight chance we can go to 15K, slightly a little bit over. But you also want to look at this chart, not just the ETH chart. Like I said, you want to look at the ETH BTC chart. This will tell you a lot, you know, depending where we are, right? I believe ETH will top out when it's somewhere around here. Maybe not at the top, but somewhere around here. If we're in this zone right here on the ETH BTC chart and ETH is 10K plus, that's a good time to sell. So yeah. Yeah, definitely got to keep some Ethereum for fees for sure. And you guys are killing it on YouTube, TikTok, Pepe. Take a look at Pepe. Let's see how that's doing. Pepe looking like it wants to break out of its pendant. But again, it's looking like it wants to break out of its pendant right here, right? So we can have a breakout here for Pepe very soon. Based on the measured move. Which again, we might hit this measured move Q4 of this year. Later on in this year. Which brings us to also my Fibonacci target. Right? What is that? 4 zeros 888 or 3 zeros 12 right here being my high target. Which means Pepe, I believe Pepe can either 5x or 10x here in this sell zone. YFI. Let's check out YFI. By the way, guys, comment the coins. I'm gonna check out all your favorite coins. Yeah, YFI, right? This is that coin that was over like 62K last bull market. And it's just been ranging here, right, since the bear market, between 4,000 to like 12K or so. Yeah, I mean, for this coin to be flip bullish, which I wouldn't say it's bullish yet, but for it to flip bullish, we're gonna need to see a big move here to the 618, right? Have a small pullback, possibly put in a higher low. Kind of see like a parabola take place here, and then, you know, break it. Once we break that 618 and we close above the 618, it's over. I mean, this coin can definitely go to 20K. You know, we could see something like that, right? But again, we need to see something like that happen. It's not guaranteed. I can't guarantee you that we'll break the 618, which is around 12K, 10K actually, and flip it as support. So it needs to do that for sure to flip bullish. I would say if we have a pump in there,
subscriber,
a big pump soon, then it's looking bullish. You guys, please don't spam. I'll check your coin, just don't spam. XYO, I've been procrastinating. I still haven't got XYO. I'm still super bullish on it. Let's see if it broke out. It hasn't really broken out yet, to be honest, but where can you get XYO? Let me know. Let me know, where can you get XYO? Because I definitely want to get some. Coinbase, it's on Coinbase. Okay. Yeah, because I'm liking XYO's chart. To be honest, we really haven't broken out yet or bounced off of this level, right? I believe it'll, you know, do something like that to eventually put in a new high. Uphold, okay. Coinbase has it, okay, yeah. Yeah, I definitely got to pick up some XYO. I'm liking the chart. We'll see right here. Most likely we're balancing off. Yeah, look at that. We're in the 618 too, right? So You know what's crazy? This month, you see, we had a pump here this month. We got rejected at that 0.5 right there. Exactly to the wick. But I think it's just consolidating right now, right? We're setting a new range here. We're consolidating. We're starting to push up. So I would add this to one of those coins that hasn't really broken out yet, but has a bullish chart, a bullish setup. So XY, yo, I gotta remember to get it. Gotta remember to get it. Maybe tonight, later on. All right, a lot of you guys are asking for XRP again. It's probably our 5th time covering XRP today, but it's all good, right? It's a special day for XRP. We broke all-time highs here. Again, my target is 550. I believe XRP will reach 550. And man, if you guys didn't know, I have so much content on XRP when no one was talking about it, right around here somewhere. You can go back, you can scroll. I even have a playlist you can look at now. I have so much content from back here. Just posting videos on why I was bullish on XRP. And, you know, I just don't, you know, I'm a man of my word, right? I post bullish content and I buy it. And XRP is my biggest holding in terms of profits right now. We broke all-time highs today, 2017 all-time highs. So many people said we would never break 2017 all-time highs, and we did that. So congrats to everyone who got XRP, who's been accumulating over the last 3 years or so. Milo says he's a top 7% holder. Wow. Nice. Congrats to Milo. You're an OG then, right? You're an OG for sure. You've been buying XRP probably in 2019, 2018. Maybe even 2017 right here, right? Yeah, 2017 was right before it took off right there. It's like a 550.
New subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing, guys. By the way, let's check out VeChain. Last time we checked out VeChain, it was still kind of flat. Now it's starting to kind of move up, right? It's starting to move up a little bit. So that's good. But yeah, I'm bullish on VeChain. I think it's going to we're gonna start to see some big candles here for VeChain to push up to the 618, which is the next target. Once we push up here, it'll be, you know, we're definitely gonna wait up a little bit. We're gonna stay flat for a little bit, possibly pull back, and then we'll break it, and then we'll come back to 6 cents, which we were around back in January, December. So I'll say VeChain is a good coin here at this moment as well. It hasn't broken out yet. Good opportunity here to get a coin that can 3x here, go back to the highs that it was, you know, 5 months back ago. I said I would hold 10 years and buy more consistently, $100 a week, no matter what. It paid well. Wow, man, that's awesome. That is a good conviction right there from Milo. He's been buying XRP, $100 a week, no matter what.
New subscriber.
No matter the news, no matter the market. Yeah, man, congrats, bro. It has paid out really well. Crow. We'll take a look here at Crow, crypto.com. Kind of similar chart to XRP. I mean, no, to VeChain. I mean, it's starting to move up faster here, but yeah, I'm liking Crow. It's starting to move. We see Crow's up 14% today. We were under 10 cents here. We're starting to come up here. This is what I believe VeChain will do. We're going to come here to the 618. Right, kind of stay flat a little bit, maybe pull back and then break it. And then we'll have a big candle to around 18 cents for Kronos. So Crow is a good coin. I think it's another coin that hasn't really fully broken out yet. And it's still at a good value. Okay. So I would add Crow as well to that, to one of those coins. Guys, okay, we're almost at 30,000 likes. You guys are killing it. If you're on YouTube, comment the coins here on YouTube. Buckman says Algorand. So let's take a look. So if you're on YouTube, comment the next coin. But you know, Litecoin, no one talks about Litecoin, but Litecoin over $100, just like that. Back over $100 here for Litecoin. So good to see Litecoin at $100. AVAX, I actually just bought AVAX a day ago, around $22. Coming up here back to the 618. So AVAX is another coin too. I think it's at a good deal. It's just starting to break out. It's starting to push up here. Again, the 618 probably pull back a little bit. Well, I'll go up. Yes, I believe Algo will go up. I believe Algorand. Again, it might pull back because it's at the 618 level. So it might pull back a little bit. But Algorand is on the way. I mean, this is a bullish coin, guys. I mean, this is a nice ascending channel. We're going to put in a new high possibly next month for Algorand, above 50 cents. Thank you for the follows, by the way. If you guys are new, definitely follow, subscribe. I do a lot of crypto content. How high do you see Litecoin going, please? Sure, I'll give you my opinion on Litecoin, where I see it going. Now, what I talked about Litecoin before is that it's a special coin because every single bull market peak, or the last two, Litecoin has topped out exactly at the same range, the same level. So I believe Algorand will go higher than this level, which is around 320 to like 420. I believe it'll go higher, but it doesn't hurt to see, you know, reevaluate where we are when Algorand. I mean, did I say Algorand? Litecoin. That's the coin I'm checking out. Litecoin. When Litecoin is in this range, we got to check out where we are in the market, because I mean, it could be a top signal, at least a local top, right? Now, based on Fibonacci, I believe Litecoin has everything to go up much higher. I should get this right here. Yeah. So Litecoin right now breaking above that 618 level. And based on Fibonacci, I can see Litecoin going to 700, 790. Being the low target and the high target being around 1,000. So kind of similar to Solana in a way, right? So Solana has very similar targets to Litecoin for me, 600 to 1,000. So I am pretty bullish on Litecoin. It's also gonna get ETFs and all that too. So Shiba Army, what's up, Shiba Army? Shiba, one of my favorite coins here. Very bullish. Just starting to break out. Came back down. Resetted the stochastic right there. So I think Shiba's at a great place right now. Anytime, Marco. Anytime, bro. Yeah, my target for Solana is 600 to 1,000. Anywhere between 600 to 1,000. So it could be 800, it could be 700. Yeah, I mean, we seen the coins right now pumping. We might continue to break out. But yeah, bullish on Shiba for sure. Where's Shiba going? My price prediction on Shiba, again, if you want the full video, it's on YouTube. Right now, Shiba's actually at the 618, right? We're getting resistance here at the 618. If we're bullish, we'll break through it and then pull back to test it as resistance. But my price prediction for Shiba honestly is around 00019 to around 00025 around here. I'll say this is my main target. Which is, you know, about a 10x, which is not pretty good here for Shiba Inu. But yeah, guys, 120k. Market is looking really good here for altcoins. Let's check out the total. Let's check out the total 3 again. We're about to break all-time highs here for the total 3. You go here on the 6 month on the total 3. Again, guys, look at this. It looks like we're going to break out of this pendant this quarter, right? I mean, these next 2 quarters here for this year. So what I can see here happening, we got, this is the 6 month candle, right? What I can see is happening is us break out, top out, and then 2026 start to come down, bear market, right? Come back down. So that's what I can see happening here based on the total 3. Hey, look, this is the crypto others, right? What is this? Others? Others.dominance. This is basically crypto total market cap excluding the top 10 coins. And you can see that we pulled back to right here to, wow, 2020 levels right there. Look at that. We pulled back to 2019, 2020 levels, just like ETH BTC. For others dominance. So, you know, that could be the bottom right there, and we can start to move up here for altcoins. Let's see this one. This is the crypto total market cap, DeFi market cap. We're getting ready to break out above all-time highs again from 2021. So I don't know what happened here on apparently they took out my dang. They took out my live here on TikTok. Oh no, it's back. Okay. All right, I'm back, guys. I don't know what happened there, but apparently TikTok just took out my live. It paused it for no reason. Bitcoin Diamonds just broke 61.90. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it did. Bitcoin Dominance dropping big, right, guys? Again, I would expect Bitcoin Dominance to level out here, find support here for the time being. 61.60. Okay. So that might mean a pullback for altcoins. That might mean that Bitcoin pumps now and outperforms altcoins. But I would expect Bitcoin Dominance to kind of chill out here. I would expect it to chill out here for a little bit in this zone. Buckman says Trump meme coin showing bull flag. Yeah, the Trump meme coin's been pumping, right? It's been doing pretty well. Don't forget to like if you're over on YouTube. And by the way, guys, join BitUnix if you guys are interested in a good non-KYC exchange, VPN free, and you could buy low caps as well as trade. If you use my link, which ends July 24th, you can get up to $400 based on deposits. But definitely check it out. So yeah, I mean, Bitcoin dominance is dropping big here. But again, I believe this will be support. I believe 61 to 60 will be the support level right here. All right. And look, this is the level I'll watch right here. 55 to 50. When Bitcoin dominance drops all the way down here, which it will, you want to look at where we are in the market, guys, because it could be the top. We can top out when Bitcoin dominance is around 55 to 50. Okay. And I'll be updating you guys here as well in the live streams. LCX. Take a look here at LCX. I did buy some LCX a day or two ago. And it hasn't really moved yet with the market. I mean, it's moving a little bit, but it hasn't really taken off like a lot of altcoins. So it is a good coin to get in now if you're bullish on LCX. What I can see here happening, right? I can see an inverted head and shoulders. So once we get up here to around 15 cents, we can get a resistance, pullback. And then what can happen is on a pullback, right, put in that second shoulder, and then you get that nice inverted head and shoulders. Very bullish pattern right there for LCX. But I am bullish on it. I'm bullish on LCX. And we can see the all-time high here being around 65 cents or so. So Cam, I never heard of that coin. Is that like a meme coin? Whiff. Okay, some of you guys asking for Whiff. Sui. Take a look here at Whiff. Whiff just starting to recover. Well, I had a big bounce here. Right. Had a big bounce here. The thing is, probably going to get some resistance. I mean, I can see this coin pulling up more, right, to around 148. But then getting some resistance there, getting a small pullback, putting in a higher low, and then breaking that resistance. So I can see it going to 140, 150 pretty soon. But yeah, not a bad coin. I can see this coin fully recover from its all-time high. It's, I mean, $5. It's not bad if you believe this coin can go back to all-time highs, which the momentum is showing you that it can. You know, $5 from where it's at right now, it's pretty good. Now let's check out Sui. Some of you guys are asking for Sui, which has been one of the top coins, layer ones, this bull market so far. Caught a lot of people off guard, kind of like Solana last bull market. And look, my measured target for Sui is $11. Not saying that would be the all-time high, right? But where it's been here in this pendant, you got to break out of this pendant right here. We can come up here to my exact Fibonacci target, which is from $11 to $15. The highest I see Sui going is $29, 30, 29, which brings it to the 618, which there's a chance it can go up there to the 618. Especially this being Sui's first bull market, it can have an explosive run here and kind of wick up there to 29, 30 bucks. But the highly target here, the more likely situation is 11 to 15. Thank you for the reposting, bro. Thank you all you guys that shared the live stream. You guys been killing it. Yeah, eventually, yeah, I do believe Solana will go to 183. Well, you're talking about right now, right? Obviously 180. Well, yeah, I mean, the momentum is to the upside, even though this is a lot of resistance here. Usually when we have a resistance, we pull back higher low, we break through that. So I'm bullish on Solana. I would be careful shorting. You could chance a short here at this resistance, but don't be in that short too long. I see Solana breaking out of here and possibly going to 180, 87 or so. eventually, very soon. I think there's a chance XRP can retest around $3.20, $3. I can say XRP, well, short term $5, long term 20, 25. Ondo. So Ondo looking pretty good. One of the newer coins too for this bull market. But yeah, I mean, looking at some Ondo here, some targets for Ondo, we can see possibly 323, right? To around $4 or so, 385. The 618 bringing Ondo to 539. Ondo's another coin that looking pretty bullish here, right? Higher high, higher low. It's one of the top coins in the RWA sector. Thanks for answering. You got a new follower. Paw, thank you, bro. Thanks for being a new follower. I appreciate it. If you like crypto, definitely, you know, I do crypto live streams daily, so. And if you like YouTube, if you're on YouTube a lot too, definitely follow me on there as well. But I've been live streaming the last past 10 days. I'm gonna be live streaming even more as we get deeper into this bull market. And kind of keep you guys level-headed, right? Again, XRP. Someone asked for my Fibonacci on XRP. By the way, if you guys are a crypto beginner, feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to ask any questions. Right, we see first target around 6 to 5, which is where the measure move is. Right, 10. And then the 618 brings it to around $15. So maybe that's the top. Maybe $15 is the top. Based on the 618, right? Okay, bet. I jump on those lives. Awesome, bro. Yeah, so someone asked what kind of leverage I use on my long-term trades. Like, I'll show you some of my trades right now. This is a trade that I'm up already. I'm probably up even more, but it's still up right now. It's a 3x, right? 3x leverage on Caspa, up 28%. So my long-term trades, 3 to 5x. My swing trades, 10 to 20x possibly. And then my scalping trades 50x, 50 to 30x, depending. It depends, right? But again, if you guys want to check out my trading platform that I trade on, where I buy lower cap coins, check out BitUnix. Second link in my bio. If you use my link, you get a big deposit bonus. And this campaign ends July 24th. But after it ends, I'll probably get a new campaign. So. Since like 2019. Which crypto I think RSR can continue to do well for the next coming weeks. I believe RSR will continue to break up here, maybe possibly come to 13, 14, and then eventually 0.22. So I'm liking RSR. Yeah, I mean, Solana's already starting to run. It hasn't taken off like ETH yet, but not too soon. Solana's going to test all-time highs here. Yeah, Sui, I did. Did you miss? I gave you my Sui price prediction. All right, I told you I believe Sui can come up here to 11 to 15 bucks. The highest being $30. So yeah, I'm super bullish on Sui. I mean, the measure move right there brings us to $30. So there is a chance we can go to the 618, which brings Sui to around 29 bucks. GRT, yeah, I forgot about GRT. I have a little bit of GRT, but not too much people ask about GRT. So I actually bought a little bit of GRT a couple days ago. You know, it came down a lot, but it's holding here the 2023 low. And we're starting to move up the market. So I'm liking GRT. It's not the most bullish chart, but I believe this coin can definitely recover. We brought the stochastic to oversold right there. So GRT, I mean, this coin not too long ago was around 50 cents. And then 34 cents here back in December. So I think this coin can definitely recover here to those levels. Diamond, what's up, Diamond? Thanks for joining the live stream, bro. How you been? Crypto Traders University, best investment I made all year. Thank you, Diamond. Shout out to Diamond for being in a Crypto Trader University. Shout out to everyone who's in it. And yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. You know, I post signals like this. This is how my signals look like. Right? So I post signals. We have our trade share where, you know, me or anyone in the group can post their trades. But basically, it's a group where I give my signals. We talk about, you know, I give my price predictions as well. And you'll be able to access my indicators here on TradingView. Right? One of them is the logarithmic wave. The log wave indicator right here. So it's one that I made myself. It's a private indicator. And you'll be able to have access to it. You can see right here. This is why I've been super bullish here going forward, because I believe we have more upside for Bitcoin. And I believe we'll top out somewhere in that red zone right there, right? Like we topped out over here in 2021, right? So I'll be keeping you guys updated on this indicator. It's a Bitcoin only indicator. Robinhood stock been ripping. Yeah, I mean, that has a little bit of crypto, so it is pretty crypto related. But yeah, I mean, the next resistance target here for this indicator, 135K Bitcoin. How can I join? You can join by clicking the first link in the bio. So in my bio, you click the link, and then it's the first link in the bio. So it's a link. It's called link bio. It's kind of like Linktree. And then the first link is Crypto Trader University. You can check it out. Again, my I'll share some of my signals here that I put weeks ago or days ago. Right, I put Cardano. Look at this. Cardano long got 58 cents. You see that? 58 cents Cardano long right there. Cardano at 56 cents. We got Caspa at 6 cents. Where's Caspa at now? 9 cents. About to break 10 cents. What was this one? Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin short. This is a scalp trade, so this was short term. See? ETH short right here is a short term. So I tell you if it's short term or if it's long term. Like for example, Spell. This is a long term trade going into Q4. Right there. So yeah, I basically post if it's short term or long term. By the way, if you're a beginner too, I have a whole beginner academy right here too that I put in right here. Beginner basics. I'll be able to help you as well, so you don't have to worry. But I got the beginner basics, indicators, Fibonacci, right? I give you my Fibonacci settings right here, and I show you how to use my Fibonacci strategy to predict all-time highs. So it's pretty good. Someone asked for say. How does it work with you going long leveraged on your trades? Do your trades expire? No, your trades don't expire. Like I'm in my trades right now still. Right, I'm on a 3x on Caspa, 3x on Spell token, and Shiba. So until I close out of it, it doesn't expire. Yeah, I use log on my charts. Nubank, yeah, Nubank, I heard of them. Man, Say's been doing amazing. I did buy some Say here, as it's, I didn't buy the bottom, but I did buy some here, you know, under 30 cents. The next target, big resistance point here for Say, you got to watch is around 45 cents. Around here, 47, 45. You know, once we break that, we'll probably pull back. Once we break that, then we're going to move big here for Say. What platform do I trade on? So I put the pinned comment right there. The pinned comment is the platform that I trade on. And if you use my link, you get you'll be able to get this big deposit bonus right here. It's called BitUnix. So check it out. It ends July 24th. It's only using my link. They gave me this out to give to you guys because it's they like my live streams. But BitUnix is KYC free. They allow up to 100x plus leverage, which is crazy. And you don't need a VPN. I actually have it right here. I'll show you right here how it looks. This is my BitUnix setup. Should I put a scalp trade here live with you guys? It'll be awesome. But you can see this is my setup right here. Let me just refresh it. I'm gonna put a scalp trade here so I can show you guys here how it works. So look, my setup, the reason why I like BitUnix is because they allow you to have up to 16 windows. I only have 4 here on my setup, but basically what's awesome is I have the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute. This is if I'm scalping, right? And what's awesome is you can draw, like you can do something on the chart and they'll show it for all of them, right? It syncs basically. So it's a great, it's a very good user interface. And yeah, let's see if we can catch a scalp trade here. We know the momentum is to the upside. Like RSR, I'm gonna put in the trade here for RSR. But again, it's different when I'm swing trading versus scalp trading, right? I mostly do swing trades to long-term trades, but sometimes I do scalp trades. All right. So again, if I'm scalping, right, RSR right here, we can see we're kind of in this pennant. So this might not be a good coin to scalp right now, but I'd be comfortable putting a swing trade on RSR because I believe it will go up. All right, and then right here, so you see how I'm putting it right here on the 5-minute, and then here on the 1-minute, you can see how it's looking right there. Right, it's looking like we might break out of this. We'll see.
New subscriber.
Scalp is basically trading on the short terms, like short-term trading, like 1 minute, seconds to 1 minute trades. Very high leverage, obviously. Buckman, thank you for subscribing, bro. So yeah, I might do a scalp trade here, maybe high leverage scalp trade. I like scalp trading more during like the day when the stock market's up because there's more volume. But let's see here some coins that are moving big. Yeah, I think I heard of I heard him sometimes. But yeah, let me see here. Let's see a good coin. Let's take a look at this coin. ATA, Jupiter, CeeLo. Hold up, guys. I'm looking at a trade right here. It's a scalp trade. Might do a, so look, you can do, this is why I love BitUnix. You can do up to, you know, depending on the coin, this one you can do 50x, but Bitcoin you can do up to like 500x, which is insane.
New subscriber.
Obviously, if it's a lower cap coin, right? So what I like to do is here, I like to go in the higher time frames. And I could be like, okay, obviously the trend is up, right? This is a massive uptrend. So when we pull back, just like we pulled back here, I'm going to be looking for a long. So we pulled back here. This would have been a great long right there. So, you know, if you pull back here, which we can, right there, test those lows again. You know, I'll be looking to chance a long, right, with a stop loss below it slightly. So again, my scalp trading technique is different from swing trading. And it's all about patience, guys. The number one thing about trading is patience. You don't want to force yourself into just any trade. Thanks for subscribing. And you can see we're coming up here to the target. We'll do possibly like a 30x. How often do you live stream? I'm interested in watching more. Actually, I've been live streaming the last 4 days straight. So I live stream usually around 8 p.m. Eastern time. The next 2 days, I'm probably not gonna live stream because I'm gonna be going on a mini vacation with my wife. So, you know, I'm gonna go to the beach. But Sunday for sure, I'll be back Sunday. And it's usually around 8 p.m. Eastern time. But I live stream pretty often. All you gotta do is just put the notification bell on YouTube and you'll get a notification, or on TikTok or wherever. You can join my my Telegram as well. I'm active on there. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see here. You know, if you lose it, I mean, we might hold this and we might pump. We might start to bounce off here. But you see, this is a coin I definitely wouldn't short or have a swing short on it, because we see it's a strong momentum to the upside. So Harrison says, been watching for a while. Respect the hustle, brother. You're a great trader. Harrison, thank you, man. Thank you, man. That means a lot, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Harrison on TikTok. Now, this is not options trading. This is just crypto. I used to trade stocks. I actually used to trade options. That's the thing. If crypto didn't exist, I'll probably be options trading. That's what I used to do before I got into crypto. But I believe they're gonna create option. I think they already did. They're gonna create options trading for crypto very soon. What's the bottom line? Are we officially in the altcoin season? Haha, I'm kidding. I'm a hoarder. Yeah, I would say we're in the beginning stages of altcoin season, because this is the first time since last bull market that Bitcoin pulls back, consolidates, and ETH takes off, and other altcoins take off. HBAR, So that's why I believe this is the beginning stages of altcoin season. Yeah, I profit from my trades. It depends on them, right? Like right now, I'm on a long-term trade on Caspa, but it's a 3x, right? Right here, if I'm doing a swing trade, a scalp trade, I'm gonna do a 30x. So it's completely different. So I mean, scalp trading is all about patience and all about getting at the right entry. Swing trading it's more about risk management. You don't have to be as accurate on the entry as you would with the scalp trade. But Dogecoin is just starting to move. I think Dogecoin is going to start to move and break out very soon. I would say our next target is around 26 cents. 26, 27, around there. Patty, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I'm bullish for the crypto market. Bitcoin 120K. We had this week, by the way, was the most bullish week for crypto with the bills being signed. Very, very bullish. Stable coins. It's going to change the whole regulation scene for crypto. So this is a major week, and we can see the market reacting to it well. Alan says I've been trying to scalp in the morning. I've had good and some bad. That's good, man. I mean, definitely don't give up. Yeah, I mean, I would say we can continue into next week. And look, we pull back. I believe the pullbacks will be fast, right? Just like we had a fast pullback to 114 on Bitcoin. So if we pull back, guys, the bull market dips are for buying, right? So if you pull back, that'll be your opportunity right there to buy. But man, I just want to thank you guys so much. You guys killed it this live stream. I'll be live streaming very soon again. Again, if you guys want to join Crypto Trader University, definitely join. Check out BitUnix, second link in the bio if you guys want to trade or get into the lower cap coins. But this is a great live stream. We got over 30K. We got a bunch of gifts. Shout out to everyone who liked, who gifted. I appreciate all of you guys. Check me out on YouTube if you guys want to. Oh yeah, this week I'm gonna be uploading my Bitcoin price prediction, my official Bitcoin price prediction. I already put out ETH, Dogecoin, Shiba, RSR, HBAR. I have a whole playlist on YouTube for my price predictions. But this week I'll be putting my Bitcoin. So subscribe, put the notification bell so you guys know when that comes out. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Check out Crypto Traders University, first link in the bio, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace out, guys. I'm still live, guys, on YouTube. Amazing. Bitcoin up 98% in 1 year. Yeah. It really is amazing. But again, I'm bearish for 2026, though. I like those 300% stocks in the morning, but they can't hurt you bad. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, especially in the morning, be careful with trading the first 30 minutes or so. It's very volatile. But yeah. Just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone on here who subscribed. I appreciate everyone on here. And I'll see you guys next live stream. Peace.